as your future resource, you wrote down success, right? Success. So as we discussed, success is a big word and it means different thing for everyone else. Why don't we now think about what? So come to things that actually contain this idea of success for you. You said doing job I love. What is it?
Working with computers.
Okay, so write that circle or whatever you see as shape. Working with computer. What shape does it have? Just squeeze it into your success idea. Go ahead. Let it be next to your success idea. Like working with computers. That's more accurate. It's more concrete. We need a laser focus, you know. Okay, so make it connected to your this success idea. Is it connected? Oh, it's inside of that. Okay, give it shape. It has to have some shape. The computer work itself. What shape do you see? If you don't see around it as a ready shape, you just create that shape. You made it happen. You put your intention to make it happen. As always, it can be any free shape. It may be rectangle, triangles, circle. Just try to remember that the circle is balanced usually. You know, rectangle can be like proactive position and so on. So you have it. Make it thicker so it will be visible on a background of all these lines. Okay. Perfect. Now, what else is in your idea of success? Working with computers, doing some kind of programming. What else? Success. Take a deep breath. When you stop, just take a deep breath and see success. I am successful. Pronounce I'm successful. So what comes to your mind with that statement?
I feel like being in love counts for success.
Wait, just being in love or being with person? In love with person or in love in general?
With person.
Then make it more particular. So being with person I love with, right? Being with person I love. Perfect. So let's let that do. You can take a thin pencil. It doesn't have to be readable, but as long as you're manifesting it in writing, that's already good. It's already in your system. So take thinner pen so you can squeeze everything where you want. But then the shape, yes, do with the marker.
Okay. So like a triangle over here.
So you want to see that in your future, and well, since you're using triangle, I'm assuming that you need to be proactive. Your subconscious is kind of aware of it. You need some proactiveness to be with person you're in love with.
Yes. Because
you may be in love and just struggle because the other person is not in love with you. So you don't want that, right? Just make sure I am with person I'm in love with. Perfect. That triangle, let's make sure that triangle is not isolated by itself somewhere on the side. Make some neural lines and connect that with wherever you feel it needs to be connected. Definitely with your idea of success, go and cross that idea of success. And don't forget, don't repeat the lines. They have to be unpredictable. Beautiful. Any areas you need to round up at this point? If you wish to, it doesn't have to be, because when we're doing algorithm of removing restrictions, it has to be done like in every angle, everywhere. Here is, it's good to have everything, but it's not very strict requirement, let's put it that way. So wherever you feel, I would actually do, when we get to this soft transmissions from the actual shape to the field of energy, let's make that transition smooth, so you will not have a lot of stress when you work on that.
How do I do that?
You know, connecting triangle with here. Where's the line of the triangle crossing the line of your field? So this is the crossing moment. So let's make those areas softer. This here. So the triangle will become very natural part of your future, not being isolated, but melting into these lines around you. Okay. And the lines are presenting what? Remember? The lines that you create, they present what?
I don't remember.
Why do we do neural lines? What we're working with right now?
I don't know.
What you feel like all these lines that you round up make you feel kind of, as you said at the beginning, it's becoming more and more positive. It's a kind of side effect of what? Remember, we were starting when we were doing different algorithms. We were doing, and then instead of keeping this tension inside, we would just give it to the field of energy around us, right?
Yeah.
So these lines allow us to melt into the rest of the flow. Don't be isolated.
Okay.
So this is symbolizing us, not symbolizing, it's actually happening. By doing this, you're not allowing that pressure to stay in you, you're letting it out. As when something bothers you, you talk to your friends, and it feels better because you're sharing it with someone. You're not, you know, keeping it inside and it grows and grows and gives more stress. So you're just sharing. You're sharing instead of staying right here on this zone of discomfort. You're sharing, and it just comes out. As more it comes out, softer all these sharp edges become, and everything becomes one big flow of energy. And as long as we have the flow, we're not going to be stuck in anywhere negative. So that's whole process. This is why we're doing all this process. So all these lines is just flow of energy around you that you want to be part of, because you don't want to stay isolated. So just now that, you know, melt all the future conditions that you want to see yourself into this flow. Let the flow work for you.
Like this.
Okay, I mean, I like it as long as you're comfortable. Now, when you were reminded about why we're doing this, look at it, and as long as it makes you feel comfortable, that we're okay. Look at this area. See, there's a sharpness, just soft. I would do it, but it's up to you. I'm just attracting your attention, catching your eye on the zones that I would do, but it's up to you if you want to. See, still some sharpness. Just make it soft and smooth. Because every time when you come and you have resistance, you have obstacle, you bump into it, and that obstacle can stop you from getting where you want to be. So you're overcoming this obstacle. You're removing the bumpiness from reaching on your way of reaching your goals. Okay, so now so-called happiness, right? We already have two components of that happiness. It's a job of your love, and you being with the job that you love, and being with the person you love. Anything else comes to your mind, let's also manifest it right there.
Being more confident in myself.
So in your future, let's present it the way, like, if it's already happened, as if it's already happened. So how would you manifest it? Right now, which was this area, you were working, being more, working to become more confident, right? So, you know what, did you mention it on your trunk? Being more confident, did you mention it on your trunk somewhere?
No, should I write it in somewhere?
So, let's, right. So let's create that, having resources that you have love, I believe your father is quite good resource for you, right? Getting to condition, situation that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So have your father as a resource and combine the resources that may create this confidence for you, and have you in the future as already very confident person, not working on it, but you're already done. You're already there. You're very confident. So create. What else? Like at this point, I guess we missed your father, right? You didn't write your father as a resource. Let's have your right now. Your father is quite a big resource from what I'm seeing. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let's have them. We missed him. You can squeeze him anywhere you want. Give any shape you want, any size you want. Anything feels right. Just take a deep breath and do it.
Put it right here.
Did you write down? Yet. That. See, I don't see the shape. Make sure shape is kind of, being very obviously visible.
Oops.
And any color, choose any color you want. It's all about how you feel. It may be color, it may be shape, whatever it associates with the idea that you are trying to.
Kind of looks like a head. Like this is a head and this is a body.
Okay, so
That's cool.
okay, all right, all right. So now let's have it somewhere in your future, a condition of being confident already, not I want to be confident, but I'm already very confident. So let's see.
Okay, I am confident.
Confident, self-secure, what works, what resonates with you better. Yes, as a statement, not as a wish, but statement that already there.
I am confident in myself.
Okay. I think doing a job that you love will help a lot to feel more confident, because otherwise, even if you have a lot of money, doing what you don't enjoy doing, It's not gonna fulfill person who has this creative,
Yeah.
Part of him, and most of us do.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, when you do what you enjoy doing, you make money by, just doing what you enjoy. That money kind of stays longer with you.
It
Somehow
does.
you constantly have more. I can tell, like, according to my experience, that's very interesting thing.
I think it's because you're not out searching for more things to make you happy and not buying more things.
You have a point there. That's true. You're already happy, because in reality we don't need much to be happy, like material things. We need
Exactly.
emotional things, definitely.
Yep. So when you're not happy, you go out trying to find it and you spend money on all these things.
You have your point there. Right there, go. Yep. Right there.
I like to do some deep thinking sometimes.
Good for you. Wow, that was something. I need to write it down somewhere. Yeah, that's like, this is strange. How come you still have money when you make money doing what you love? Because you're fulfilled. You're true.
Yep.
You're right. Totally. No need to go and just do all crazy things.
Exactly.
Yeah, because quite often, without even realizing, we just go and do shopping and do all kinds of things just to fulfill that emptiness inside.
Yep.
And most of the time, what's the easiest thing to do? Go and buy more things.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the easy. And you think you're going to have, okay, you get happy for what? A day, then you're bored again.
Exactly. And then you go out and buy more stuff. It's just a cycle.
True. And then you do garage sale. Waste your time,
Yep.
time on selling stuff you don't need.
And it starts all over again.
True though. If you keep working like you do now, you may become counselor yourself.
That'd be pretty cool. I would like that.
And good thing you're very open. A lot of people, they like it, but they don't like to be visible. They want to be behind the scene. And you're quite open, just to be out there.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's a really useful, helpful quality.
I always like to be very open-minded. I feel it's important.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you will not be able to overcome things that you're scared of.
Exactly.
Did you just learn it, or you were always like that?
I've been like this for a few years. At first, when I was younger, I wasn't as open, but as years went on, I started to become more open-minded to everything. Because if I wasn't, then I wasn't gonna get anywhere in life.
Because you probably started to sense that if you don't, then you got stuck.
Exactly. I'd be stuck in the same place all the time.
Uh-huh.
It's like being on a treadmill, you're going nowhere.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, while you did your work, I did my work. At least I got my word flowing.
What is flowing?
That's flowing ease. That's what I need to work with. Ease is something that I need to work towards, because my attitude always was like hard work.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn just to chill.
Yeah, that's very important.
As everything, balance is the solution for a lot of things.
Yes, balance is very important.
Okay, let's see how we ended up for now. You have this triangle, and in your triangle you have your what? Read for me, because I can see upside down.
I'm confident in myself.
Anything else comes to your mind at this point? It can be somewhere else in your triangle. It's quite big. Why do you need your confidence? To do what?
To have self-love.
Perfect. Write down self-love. You got to do right to the point. So be triangle. I mean, yes, if you want to do next to a triangle, go ahead, self-love.
I put it in the triangle.
You want to do in a triangle, how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, go in a triangle, self-love. You got to the main root of everything. Do you have any sense what self-love is? Like, any idea? How do you develop it?
I don't know how to get there yet.
You don't know. That's a very honest question because it's very confusing. It's very confusing because selfishness and self-love, people get confused, and there's things we'll get to that next time. But I'm glad you got it. I would even put that self-love around the circle.
Around the circle.
Just make a circle inside of your triangle, because that's the core of everything. And we'll get to that techniques and principles of how to develop that self-love and what is that. For now, I'll just tell you that ability, one of the things, to say no when you don't want to do things. That's one of the things. Instead of making sure that, you know, you're a good girl and you're trying to be nice, which is kind of a good thing, right? But you constantly go against your wish to please someone else so they will like you. So you stop doing it and you just say no. Learning to say no, that's one of the baby steps to self-love. Learn how to say no when you don't feel yes. That's one of the things. Probably you can remember like tons of things that you did.
Yeah, all the time.
Saying yes instead of saying just no. And we'll get to that. Make it thicker, so, and I will just remember, go to that point next time when you come. Make it pure circle. Make it balanced. Put into the balance. Make it nice, even pure circle around that. Yeah, just make into a nice circle. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to do this 2-minute thing. Get a thinner pen. Write down the day. You have the UT already? Good. So write down the date right here, and let's have that 2-minute subconscious, opening of subconscious. Let's see, where is your subconscious right now? Okay, so you just finished your second project, and do you feel any difference? Do you feel it helped, and how different it is, if it does?
I feel a lot lighter, and every time I do this, it makes me feel more awake and aware.
What do you think makes you aware? What helps you to be more aware?
I think the fact that I'm looking for different edges that I need to round up and everything, it makes me more aware of my surroundings, because I'm looking for specific things on the page, so it makes me be more aware of everything around me because I'm so focused on what I'm doing.
Okay. And as person who's more aware, what kind of benefit do you get from being aware?
I'm able to see things more clearly. I'm able to understand things better, and it's hard for me to miss things when I'm aware of everything.
Okay, and so that's the kind of cognitive part. You're more aware. You're seeing more. You're more focused. Did it make any emotional change in your emotional condition?
It does feel like there was some weight lifted off of me especially when I was doing the roots. Because I got to write some of what I was feeling down on the paper, and being able to color it in just kind of lightens the mood a little bit. So it definitely helps.
So you feel lighter, weight was lifted.
Yes.
Definitely feels better. Well, I can tell definitely that every time when you work on your project, then your eyes lit up. So, okay. You wanna go with next project?
Yeah.
Open with it?
Okay.
Let's turn off